Hi, hello everyone and welcome. So today I am going to share with you the steps that I take to create a heartfelt and magical cacao ceremony. And I'll walk you through my preparation and share a little bit about my own personal journey and guide you through how we flow through the ceremony itself. So let me tell you a little bit about why I became a qualified cacao facilitator. So the very first ceremony that I went to was so magical, and it really was a truly incredible experience, really heartfelt. And it connected me so deeply in a way that I'd never experienced before. And I'd spent so many years feeling so disconnected to myself, to other people, that led to years of self-sabotage. But after that, I went to a few more ceremonies that I didn't quite have the same level of care and magic. So that really inspired me into deep diving into the study of cacao and really to learn how to recreate that beautiful experience that I'd experienced my first one, and to really honor the tradition of cacao in a way that felt really truly meaningful to me. So the day before I do a ceremony, I start by preparing the cacao, and I use ceremonial cacao, normally from Peru or Guatemala, and I grate it. And then I gently blend it with organic milk very slowly, or I sometimes use Indian chai, and then I throw in a lot of lovely other ingredients. So on the day of the ceremony, I normally arrive a couple of hours before so I can ground myself, I can clear the energy around me, the space, and I do that by burning sage. I then set up my beautiful altar honouring Mother Nature, the elements, and really getting and cultivating that heartfelt energy into the space so I can share. So now let me walk you through the itinerary of the ceremony itself. So we begin by opening the circle with an introduction, my introduction to the group, and get everybody to introduce themselves. And this really sets a welcoming, warm connection. And then I walk everyone through what we'll be doing throughout the day so that everyone knows what to expect, so they can feel real safe and just at peace. And then we start with a beautiful heartfelt grounding meditation. And this enables us to connect with our own heart energies, but also collective energies of the group. So after the meditation, I share a little bit of ancient wisdom of cacao ceremonies. And we talk about how cacao, also known as theobromine or the food of the gods, was really cherished by the ancient civilizations in America. And it dates so far back as 1900 BC. And then after that, we deep dive into the process of cacao. And we explore how the Aztecs and all the other ancient people prepared their cacao in ways that we really do still honor today. So once we've grounded ourselves in that history and that wisdom, we then honor the cacao itself. And maybe we do that with a little bit of singing or a little bit of chanting. And then we move into serving the cacao. And as we're doing that, I invite everyone to close their eyes and hold their cup of cacao to their heart. And really ask themselves what their heart needs in this moment. And with every sip, we savor the warmth and the taste, and really cultivate the feeling of gratitude to ourselves, to the earth, to the farmers who have processed, who have picked the cacao, and to everyone else involved in bringing this beautiful plant medicine to us. So as we slowly sip the cacao, we think about all of the things that we really need to let go of in our lives. And then we open our hearts to invite all the things that we want to bring into our lives. So letting go of the things that no longer serve us, and really getting ready for opening our hearts to allow all those things that we want to cultivate in our lives. So after we've mindfully enjoyed our cacao, we might do a little bit of gentle movement, maybe some tapping, some somatic movement, maybe even incorporating some sound with drumming, some chanting, so we can really allow the energy to flow and also the magic of cacao to flow through our bodies. So before we end the ceremony, we have a little bit of time for silence, so we can really allow that heart, body and mind and even spirit connection. And then we close the ceremony to finish with a beautiful prayer, which is the prayer to the 4 directions. And this really is a beautiful grounding prayer, and it's often used in various indigenous and spiritual traditions. And this honours the earth and also the 4 directions around us. We then offer a moment of silence, and then finally a real heartfelt connection to ourselves and to the group. So we finally close the group with some time for talking, really cultivating that connection, that loving, unconditional connection, and then some time for questions and answers. So as always, I thank you for watching and always sending love and light from my heart to yours.